Hello guys, this is CodeNCode and this is video editorial for the problem Prefix Flip taken from Codeforces round 658 div 2. So the problem is we are given two binary arrays, binary strings A and B, both of length n, and we have to convert A into B, and then of whatever operation we perform we have to print the solution, and we cannot perform more than 3n number of operations on string A to convert it into string B. Now what are the operations? See, you can select any prefix of string A, then flip all of the bits and then reverse it. So if you choose length 3 prefix as here is shown using an example, if this is string A and you choose prefix of length 3, that is 001, first you flip the bits so it would become 110 and then reverse it. So 110, when you would reverse it, it would become 011. So choose a prefix and then perform these two operations. This is a single operation. In a single operation you would choose a prefix and then all of the bits would be flipped and the whole prefix would be reversed. So this is one operation. So we are not allowed to perform more than 3 operation, and as the statement itself says that it is always possible to convert string A into string B by performing no more than 3n operations. So the question is how we can do this. So whenever you see these kind of problems where you are asked to find the solution in no more than these many steps and there always exists a solution and so on, this is always from constructive algorithm problem. We have already seen one or two problem from similar problem recently in Codeforces. I'll be putting the link. I have made an editorial on that problem as well. I don't actually remember the name of the problem, but there is a problem and I have already made an editorial on that, so you can try that problem as well. Now we can't perform more than 3n operations, and we whatever operation we perform one by one we have to print that. So I'm showing only first two example test case. This is first example test case in which there are string length is 2. This is string A 01, this is string B 10. The answer for this to convert string A into B, of course string A is 01 and we have to convert it into 10. So these are the three operations we need to perform. We have performed 3 operations to convert string A into string B, and these are the operations. First, we with the prefix we chose was of length 1. So what we did, this is string A and we have to convert it into 10. So first operation was when you print the solution, first you would print the number of operation and then you would print the number of the operation that you actually perform on the string. All you have to do is print the length of the prefix you choose. So first operation performed was on length 1 prefix, basically this. So when you choose prefix of length 1, you flip the bits so it would become 1, and when you reverse this nothing would happen because the string length is 1. So this string will be converted into 11 after performing first operation. The second operation is we have chosen prefix of length 2. So what would happen, first the whole string would be converted into 00, and then when you reverse it the result would still be 00 because whole string is same, so of course the result would be 00. Now finally we are performing final step, and that is prefix of length 1. When you choose prefix of length 1, of course the bits would be reversed, that means it would become 1, and when you reverse nothing would happen. So the final string is this. So you see, starting from 01 we are able to convert it into 10 using these 3 steps. For this string, for the second input where string length is 5, these are 6 operations that you need to perform to convert a string A into B, and you can try it yourself. I'm not going to explain this here. So since this is a constructive algorithm, so the question is how to construct the solution. See, we'll make the characters equal one by one starting from the nth character. So what we would do, first I'll try to make this character equal to 0, then I'll try to make this character equal to 0, this character equal to 1, this is already equal, and finally this character equal to 1. This is how I'll be solving this problem. The question is, why start from the last character? Why not start from the first character? Now see, when you are starting from the last character and you are done with the last character, what you can do, when you can make sure that when you perform the next operations, last character is not affected by any of those operations. But this you can't make sure for the first character. For example, if let's suppose I start from the first character and try to make these two characters equal, I can make these two characters equal by making a simple one operation, and that is choosing a prefix of length 1. If you choose prefix of length 1, what would happen? This string would be converted into 11011, right? Now the first character is same, and so is the second character. Now when you try to make the third character equal, of course you choose a substring, I mean a prefix which affects this character. When you choose a prefix which affects this character, that would be either you would choose prefix of length 3, 4 or 5. Whenever you choose prefix of length 3 or 4 or 5, is string the character 1 is going to be affected. That means for future, even though I've made these two characters equal, the future operations are actually affecting them, and that is the problem. That is why I'm not starting from the first character, but I'm starting from the last, so that when I made sure that these two characters are equal and I want to make these two equal, the second last character, I can make sure that the operation that I perform do not affect the last characters. So that is why we would start from last, not from the first. That is the reason for starting from last, right? Now let's see how we can do that. Let's see, this is string A and we have to make it equal to this. Now see, to make a string of, to make ith character equal to ith character in A, B equal to ith character in B, I'm calling this string A, this is string B. So if I want to make the ith character of string A to be equal to ith character of string B, what I can do, I can choose a prefix of length I. So basically I want to make the fifth character equal, so I can choose a prefix of length 5. So what would happen? First, the bits would be reversed, and the bits would be flipped, and this whole string would be reversed. So what would happen? This would happen. Now all of the bits will get flipped, and then the whole string will be reversed. When the whole string will be reversed, this would be the output 00101. So at last I'm having 1, but I want 0. Why this is happening is that when we perform an operation on this string, remember the last after performing an operation, this character is actually the first character, because when you reverse the whole string, what would happen? The first character becomes the last character. So now when I perform operation of length 5, what happened? First character took place of the fifth character, so this character would come here, right? But this is 0, and when you flip the character, it would become 1. So that is why this character has come here, and the resultant character at position 5 is actually 1, but I want 0. So when at ith position, you whenever we are going to make ith character equal, we would perform an operation, we would choose a prefix of length I, right? First thing. The second thing is, the first character always takes place of the ith character. Second thing. Third, if you want to make the of course when the first character will take place of the ith character, that means the first character should not be equal to the ith character. If initially it is equal to ith character, after flipping the bits, it would change to another string, another character. So before we make an operation of length I, what we would do, we would see whether the first character is equal to ith character or not. If they are equal, what we would do, we would make an operation of length 1. When you make an operation of length 1, what would happen? The first bit changes. The first bit is now 1, which is not equal to 5, what we are trying to make equal to. Now I want to make the fifth character equal to 0. What I can do, since the first character is not equal to the whenever you are checking whether they are equal or not, first character of string A would be checked with ith character of string B. So since the first character of string A is not equal to the fifth character of B, and we are trying to make fifth character of A equal to fifth character of B, so now first character of A is not equal to fifth character of B. Now you can perform operation of length 5, because you want the fifth character to be equal. So when you perform the operation of length 5, what would happen? all of the bits will be flipped, and then the whole string of length 5 would be reversed. So after performing operation of length 5, this is what you get. You see, the fifth character are now equal. So now you'd go to fourth character also match. Now you go to the third characters also match. Now you go to second character. Now second characters do not match. So before this is the final string. I mean before. So to make the second characters equal, what we do, we would choose a prefix of length 2, right? Because I want the second character to be equal, so I would make up I would choose prefix of length 2 in this operation. But before that, what we check, whether the first character of A is equal to the second character of B or not. So they are not equal. That means you can perform operation of length I. Otherwise, you have to perform an operation of length 1 and then operation of length I. In this case, since first character of A is not equal to ith character or second character of B, that means you can perform an operation of length 2. So here I have performed operation of length 2. What would happen? These two bits will get flipped and then reversed. When you flip these two and reverse, this is the resultant what you get. And as you can see, the second characters are matching, and so is first character, and that is we stop. So in 3 operation we are able to make string A equal to string B. And what were the 3 operation? First operation was of length 1, then of 5, and then of 2. Finally we would print them in the same order. So if I show you the code, this is the code. This is for array A and this is for array B. Now in each test case, reading n, and then rep is actually for loop which runs from 1 to n each time, since the input is given in the character form, and I am simply converting that into integer form. So I'm reading the string string as integer form. So array A contains the first array B contains the second array, and we have to convert array A into array B. Now vector vi is actually vector of int. So as if I show you vector of int to store the all of the steps that we make, because we have to print it finally after printing the number of steps we took. So v represents the list of all of the steps that we will be performing. So I'm starting from n and going till I mean going till I is greater than 1, because the last character, all we have to do is check whether the last character of A is equals to, the first character of A is equals to first character of B. If they are not, simply I can insert one more operation, because I can perform one more operation. PB is actually pushback. Pushback is used to insert an integer at the end of the list. So pushback PB must be somewhere here. PB here is pushback. Pushback is used to insert element in the vector. Now if ith characters of A is not equal to ith character of B, of course if they are not equal, then we will try to make them equal. If they are equal, nothing should be done. So the ith character, if the first character of A is not equal to ith character of B, that means we have to perform and we have to flip the first bit, right? If the ith character of A is not equal to the first character of if the ith character of A is not equal to the first character of A, if they are not equal, that means you have to flip the first bit. It is exactly the same, checking by the first character of A is not equal to ith character of B. So if ith character of A is not equal to the first character of A, that means we have to flip the first bit, and that is why we have to perform an operation of length 1. And after performing operation of length 1, they will be equal. And of course, since we are performing an operation of length 1, in the list of operation I'm inserting 1. After that, of course, we need to perform an operation of length I. That is why I'm inserting in the list of operation length I, and also performing the shift. Shift means, here's the code of shift. Come on, here's the code of shift of length J. So what is happening here? First you need to flip all of the bits and then reverse them. So first I'm simply swapping them and then finally reversing the bits. So it is same as what it is told in the problem statement. So after doing that, finally, since I'm not checking for I is equals to 1, I'm not checking here. So finally I'm checking here. If the first character is not equal to if in the first character of A is not equal to the first character of B, that means we have to perform an operation of length 1, and that is why in the list of operation I'm also inserting 1. Finally, I'm printing the size of the list and printing all of the elements. So this is how you solve this problem. The link of this solution, the link to the code, this code, I'll be also putting in the description of the video so that you can take it, you can use it as reference. So this was all for this lecture. Thank you guys for watching. Until the next video drops, keep coding. Thank you.